Hello humans and otherwise, I am Addie and welcome to my Let's Play of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the last game in the Sonic Origins collection, but not the last Sonic game I'm going to be playing in this marathon type thing. So I'm going to go right to another game, then probably another one and another one. I'm just going to play a lot of Sonic games. But right now, we got Sonic 3 and Knuckles to get through first. I'm glad they added this version of it, not just Sonic 3 separate or Sonic and Knuckles separate. I've played them both separately, but why do that when I could do them all at once, both at the same time, the proper form of the game? Did have an Amy playthrough going, but, that's really all I've done here in terms of this. I actually had other save files, but I deleted them. Yeah, I was actually planning on doing like I've done before. I like one save file for Sonic, one for Tails, one for Knuckles, one for Sonic and Tails, and one for Amy and Tails. But let's start with Sonic and Tails. For this Let's Play. The proper way to go through it, Yeah, so it kicks off right after Sonic 2. Super Sonic, right from the get-go. Then Knuckles screws you over and just takes the emeralds immediately. Sonic just stands there like an idiot and doesn't even move. Why'd you move? You just stand there. One thing I do like that they do in the second Sonic movie is that right in this game, they establish that Knuckles can knock people out of super forms just by punching them hard enough, or maybe catching them off guard or something. I'm not entirely sure, but just the fact that he can do that. And then in the second Sonic movie, he punches the Master Emerald out of Eggman, depowering him. Which really worked out well. They did that. Like, that's a nice reference. I like that. The movies are just really good. I really like them. And this is also my favorite special stage out of this collection. But who doesn't like blue spheres? Everyone likes blue spheres. I've finished all these special stages so many times. I still screw up often enough, but at least I know what I'm doing. So yeah, if you expect me to do this without messing up, that's not going to happen. I still will make a bunch of mistakes and have to restart using coins from time to time. I'm certain of that. I will go for perfects in these earlier ones, but once they get to the later ones, I'm not going to try. Because why? Especially some of the Sonic and Knuckles ones, you get really tricky. Kind of distracted there. You get really tricky to get perfects in. See, like I said, I mess up sometimes. That was purely my own fault, though. I was a bit distracted by something, and yeah. That wouldn't happen normally, but now it did. But hey, it's a perfect example of me messing up exactly as I said I would. Unintentionally, but it still happened. I still want the rings. I was saying I'll try to get perfects on the earlier ones, but on the later ones I'm not necessarily going to try because they get too difficult to try to get perfects on. And I want to collect coins, but I don't think I got everything in the museum yet. I'm not sure. I think I got most of this stuff, but not necessarily everything. I haven't looked at the museum in a long time, so I don't remember how much I have. Faster! Faster! Of course, now it's to be like, where are the rest of the blue spheres to begin with? That is one thing, like the speed is an issue for me. I just always get lost. I'm like, where do I even go next? That's always been my issue here. Which way do I even go? Like, I think I got mostly perfects in Sonic Mania on these things, too. But as soon as Knuckles grabbed the emeralds, why didn't he just keep them with him? Why did they all end up in special stages scattered everywhere? How does that work? Is he just unable to hold on to them, even though he can hold on to them when he gets them in his playthrough? How does that work? More stuff that is never explained. I can't say I know where all the special stage rings are either, because I most certainly don't. No. The Insta Shield should block you from spikes too. Wow. That's always what it sounded like to me. I know I've seen that used as a joke a lot of times too. Hey, Nels, wrong direction. Well, staying on top of it isn't helping either. That makes it heavier. I mean, in terms of gameplay, it doesn't, but you know, in reality, it would make it a bit heavier with an extra character standing on top of it. I'll look up and see it coming down. Can't even destroy it here. You really should be able to, and just screw the mini-boss, you destroy it now. It escapes before you get the chance, though. That's the problem. I only know where, like, 4 special stage rings are in this zone. I'm not sure if there are more or not. You know, I've played this game so many times over so many years, I still don't know where most of the special stage rings in this game even are. In either version of it, I say. Sonic 3, the Sonic 3 section, or the Sonic & Knuckles section. So I won't be getting Supersonic or Hypersonic immediately, but it won't take me too many zones. But it has been a while since I played this entire game. So I'll remember even less where the special stages are at this point. And most recently I played it, I didn't even go past the second zone. Like, I actually stopped playing when I got to the second zone. And when was it I played that particular Amy save file? Yesterday! That's the most recent time I played this. Before that, it's been several months, at the very least. The music is resetting itself, the heck? It like reset itself twice just then. What the heck's going on with you, game? Remember when playing this, the first time I played these special stages, I was not good at them. I would constantly mess up. I don't find them to be hard now because I got so much experience at them, but originally, I wasn't that great. And I remember when first playing this also, I thought, okay, you're playing as Sonic, so you get blue spheres, yeah. But I was thinking that if you play as Knuckles, this is before Sonic and Knuckles. So, you know, there was only, you couldn't even play as Knuckles. It was, if you only, I figured, you get the blue spheres as Sonic, and as Knuckles, you get the red spheres. Maybe they switch the color because, you know, Sonic is blue, Knuckles is red. Of course, we all know that's not how that works. That's what I was thinking at the time. Made sense to me. Switching shields like crazy here. Boing, boing, boing. Woo. These things are weird too. Spin the sign. Another fire shield. And these signs are weird because clearly there's only two sides to the sign. But when it's spinning, you can actually see Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Eggman on it. And it always lands in the Sonic one. It always lands on the character you're using. How does that work? How does a two-sided sign have many sides, and how does it always land exactly on the side the character you're playing as is on? Kinda suspicious there. And this special stage is just extremely straightforward. It's just one direct path all the way there. Not difficult at all. Just gotta avoid all the red spheres, of course. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a protection to stop the emerald from being grabbed by just anyone. Eggman's the label to grab them if you don't. Can he run around this giant sphere, grabbing blue spheres? Does Eggman collect rings? I don't know, I never get to attack him directly. Maybe if you hit him directly, he'll spin out a bunch of rings too. He always just fight his machines. I know, I just had to avoid those last two to get the perfect. I never really bothered to get a perfect on this one. I just go for the ones that are straightforward. That's 3 emeralds. Give me those coins! I always want more coins! Let me through. My fire shield. Makes sense. Go into water, fire shield goes out. Electric shield is the same thing. Not too bad. Even in this particular version of the game, they didn't let you burn things using the shield. Switching shield is so darn fast here. I do not... Well, this is the Tails area. I do not know... This is an area that I typically don't visit, I think. Now I'm back down here anyway. Those are the 4 special stage rings I know of in this zone. There might be more. If that's the case, I simply don't know about them. Why are these things always weird checkerboard anyway? Oh no! Well, there's me making a big mistake. I mistimed my jump. I jumped too early. I'm gonna have to go back and get that. Somehow. Gotta find out where it is on this giant sphere. If I gotta go back, I'm gonna end up running into the red spheres and screwing up. Okay. There it is. I was, as I was saying in the other ones too, I was watching someone, Let's Play the other ones. I was also watching someone Let's Play this one because all these Let's Plays are happening currently. On that last section that I just did in this very special stage, he kept messing it up. He kept trying to go around each individual square instead of just going through all of it at once. He turned them all into rings, but I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that at all. Because you're trained to do it in squares, and I'm pretty sure I did the exact same thing when I played this the first time myself when I got to that one. That is one thing that's fun about watching blind Let's Plays with other people. I can watch it and be like, oh hey, that mistake you just made. I made the exact same mistake the first time I played it too. It's fun to see. I want that. No! Oh, I can do it like that now. I'm gonna fire shield. It's better than anything else at this point. Whee! Now, one of the big things I like about this game is that the zones change like this. It starts out with all the green, the jungle area, and somebody gets bombed and everything's on fire, which changes how everything works. Well, what's in the background? Really, you see a big old wildfire going on in the background. And that Act 1 and Act 2, there's no black screen transition, it's just the end of Act 1 is the very beginning of Act 2, and they actually show how you get from zone to zone. I really like when they do stuff like that. It's just not fade to black. Ah, no! Wow. One issue with having a fire shield. I accidentally used a fireball attack. That's a problem, there's a pit on both sides. So I played this literally yesterday and didn't have that problem. I think I did fall into the first pit though, because I went to hit it again and Tails had just hit it. So I ended up falling right through the machine and into the pit. Like the same thing that I was talking about in Sonic 2. Because the boss gets invulnerability frames. But there, I like that they switched it so Tails actually keeps up now instead of Sonic's locked to the screen, Tails is not. And Tails just constantly gets hit. See, why does it only come down after you beat Robotnik? Why does it do that? We're talking about the bridge. And also this machine, the capsule. Why does it only show up after you beat him? Why can't it just not show up at all? I mean here, especially, it comes down and the Knuckles knocks down in there anyway! So the bridge serves no purpose! No water! Yeah, a lot of times people just hate water levels, but in this case, I never minded this particular water level in Sonic. I've never really cared. But this is where I stopped in the Amy playthrough. I stopped literally right here. I didn't even do anything in the zone. Of course, there's always a question. It's been going on since, well, forever. How do you pronounce this zone? Well, is it Hydro City? Or is it Hydrocity? I've always pronounced it Hydro City myself. It's like an underwater city, kind of. I mean, I understand why we might pronounce it Hydrocity, because it's literally just one word. No! But in the end, I really don't care either way. Oh, stop it, Spring! Hey, well, you drowned Tails, but don't worry. You're immortal, you'll always come back. There you are. Back anyway. Tails can't actually die. Now the question is, though, where are the other special stage rings? Because I do not remember where too many of them are here. I certainly don't know where 4 of them are in the zone. Go. I know where a couple of them are. But certainly not 4 of them. Right now, I'm just wandering around, going backwards intentionally, obviously. Oh, now I'm back here again. What was that? He just got shoved. There's no water there or anything. He just got shoved away anyway by nothing. Sonic got shoved away by nothingness. Games are just weird. And see, those things were in the background. See, now suddenly that happens again. Why does that happen again? Boing. Be wandering around wondering, where are the special stages? Obviously it wants me to go up. Robotic flies, get down here. Of course, he's not going to come down here. Like, nope, it only comes down when you're on that. That way it can hit you. You can't fight back because you're too busy grabbing. If I wanted to just zoom through the level, it'd be easy, but I get hit every single time because he went up too high that time. No, I go near this thing and Sonic gets zoomed up anyway, even though I don't want that to happen. Tails, I need you now. Get over here. Ah! Really? More flies? I want to try to go up there, and there's more flies? That's just a lot of rings. I'm not looking for just a lot of rings. I suppose I should probably just zoom through this, get the special stage rings where I know where they are. Although I won't necessarily end up getting them all. But I know where enough of them are to definitely have Super Sonic before finishing the Sonic 3 portion of this game. If I don't get them in one zone, I can get them in another zone instead. It's no problem. Round, Tails, and come right back. Like this one. I'm waiting for them to possibly decide, for some odd reason, to use the special stages in the movie. I don't know why they would do that, but you never know. They might suddenly decide to. Get a Sonic movie where they got the Chaos Emeralds, instead of just having them all combined into the Master Emerald as they do. Like, I don't find them all, and they're in special stages, and Sonic's doing blue spheres in the movies! That would be weird to see. It's like in those really old Sonic comics. I think it was the early Archie one, I'm not sure. But I saw, I saw like with the comics, one of them was like Sonic went to the special stage in the comics, and you're like, help me get 50 rings so I can turn into Super Sonic or something like that. It wasn't grabbing a Chaos Emerald, so I become Super Sonic. Because comics are weird. If they can do it in the comic, Sonic was like, help me out here. And the comics aren't even interactive. Why not do it in the movie? Those aren't interactive either. Or it could be that they don't do it simply because it doesn't make any sense. Kind of like when you're watching the Sonic movies, do you see bumpers and springs and loops and all this stuff and rings together all over the place? Do you see Sonic take a bunch of damage and have a bunch of rings flying out simply because something touches him in the movies? Is there a 10-minute time limit that he'll automatically die for no reason in the movies? No. Because they know it doesn't make sense. So they don't use it. And this part right here, I don't know what my problem was. When I got here, when I was a kid, the part where you get crushed just then, the wall chasing you, I couldn't get past it. It took me a long time to be able to even do that once. I don't know why. It's not hard. It was never hard. I watch people doing blind Let's Plays of this, and they get past it without an issue. They might get crushed once, but no, I kept getting crushed. I don't know why, but it was a thing. Like, why was I so bad back then? At that point, I'm pretty sure I had already finished Sonic 1 and 2. Yeah, I definitely would have finished Sonic 1 and 2 already. I do not know why I simply could not do that. No! You can't go back down. Maybe if I could look at that old footage, but of course, there wasn't footage back then. There was no such thing that I did, so. It's just me playing badly! For some reason, on something simple. That even current people doing this the first time have no problems with. Give me the ring. Oh yes, this one. This one's kind of easy to navigate. You know where you've been because there are red spheres blocking your path. You see blue ones? That just simply means you haven't been there yet. This is one of the easier ones as far as I'm concerned. Get those rings. Like, I mentioned about the 10-minute time limit in the movies. Imagine the first movie, Sonic lost his, the plot of the movie, Sonic loses his rings, heads to San Francisco, and there's a 10-minute time limit for him to get there, and he just spontaneously dies because he doesn't get there in time. The movie would just end right there. How does that work? Don't know. Wouldn't make any sense, that's why they didn't do it. And you don't see him going through zones either. Perfect. You don't see zones and acts. Don't get me wrong. I like zones and acts. I like it when they do that. But they don't do it in movies because it doesn't make any sense. I like it in the games, and I want them to keep doing it in the games. It's like when he's in San Francisco in the movie, it's not San Francisco Zone, Act 1. He's just there. I may even call it that in Sonic Adventure 2, which is City Escape. And of course, you can't go wrong with City Escape. Everyone loves City Escape. Specifically, the music. I mean, I've always liked that song. Whee! Of course. I do know where other special stage rings are in the zone, so I end up a Supersonic here. If I do get to that one spot. This will actually be the earliest I've ever gotten, if I do get it here, this will be the earliest I've ever gotten Supersonic in this game. Boing! No, I wanted to go up higher, but I messed it up. Darn it! If I remember right, this will be up there. Not sure if this is the right spot or not. But yeah, I used to always get Supersonic in Carnival Night Zone. But I did eventually start getting it in Marble Garden Zone. I want to get it in this zone this time. No, I did it again! I can't remember if that's the exact spot up there, but I think it was up there. I know there's a spot with these things. I don't know if this was a spot or not, though. It might not have been. It was! This was a spot I was thinking of. Okay, most of this episode is just Chaos Emeralds. But hey, I'll just be able to blast through the game after this as I'm done with them. Until I get to the Sonic and Knuckles section, then I'll have to do this all over again. And I will not have Supersonic this soon. In Zone 2. Because I most certainly do not know where enough of them are to do that. I can't remember where I usually get Hypersonic, and that's a mess up now. But it's not in Zone 2. Can't get it perfect now, but not a big deal. I'm just worried about getting the emerald. That's not how you do it. As long as I don't have to go back there, it doesn't really matter. Now, of course, the question is, where do I go? Always my main issue. There are 4 left, and I don't know where they are. That was close. Where are you, my blue spheres? I must find you. I must collect you. You. There you are. I must find and collect them, but I have to know where they are. No, I've never gotten them this early before. This is the first for me. And now the rest of this portion of the game is going to be easy. Look at that. I've already got 50 rings, what do you know? Probably should have waited, but, you know, whatever. But I can't do the big jump yet. You don't like it when you get contact damage, do you? You can dish it out, but you can't take it! How convenient. There's 2 geysers to bring you right here to Marble Garden Zone. Perfect for Sonic and Tails. You get both launch. What if there's only one for Sonic? Oh wait, if you're only playing as Sonic, if you're only playing as one character, there's only one. How does that work? Oh, those are wrong spikes. I was thinking those might have been the springy ones. I was wrong. Rings. That's what I like. If you have the emeralds already, those are the springy spikes. You just automatically get 50 rings every time you fight a special stage. But entering the special stage, because there's no point. You've already got everything in it. I was literally in the middle of pressing the activation for Super Sonic when I got hit. Oh well. 20 more times! Boing. I wonder why you decided to make robotic spikes so springy. I'm sure they shoot at you, but... I figure they should actually just hurt you, too. Okay, yeah. Super Sonic with speed shoes. Perfect, right? Of course, the speed shoes don't apply once you get Super Sonic. It's like you have permanent speed shoes anyway. If you're faster than the speed shoes. Do I really need the platforms there? No, I don't think I do. Oh wait, no, that was like, what the heck was that? Oh, the drop dash. The thing I always ignore using because it shouldn't be in any game at all. It's like a boost. I don't like it. I don't want it. Rings! Woo! You just ignore basically any obstacle at this point. But Super Sonic, you need to spin dash. You can just blast through walls anyway. Like Knuckles does. Only Super Sonic can actually do that. More coins! Act 2. And suddenly, he lost all his rings for no reason. They just vanish for some reason. It's unexplained, it just happens. And when you hit him there, the hits don't carry over to when you actually fight him as a boss. Now, screw you, I'm going to the Knuckles section. Was this Knuckles section or was it going? I'm not sure now. But it doesn't matter. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I can go through here though. Your tops. I don't feel like getting crushed. Let's not do that. And even Super Sonic can't handle being crushed. Or drowning. He can do both. Or even worse, get crushed as you drown. Wouldn't that be the worst way to go? Really? Spikes. I know where a bunch of special stage rings are on this zone. Super Sonic! Go down. Go down and zoom! Oh. Yeah, I can't quite get up there, Super Sonic. That's why I ignore the rules and just go. Screw the rules, I have Super Sonic. Which is pretty much how it goes anyway, since you can contact damage the enemies. There are a lot of obstacles you can simply completely ignore. Like contact damage. Which shouldn't exist in games anyway, for the most part, until it doesn't make sense. I don't even need to break the face over there. I can just go! Go, 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 go! Super Sonic doesn't have time for that. He's got a ring count to worry about. And you may notice the song that's playing doesn't match what Origins normally comes with. Forgot to mention this. I used a mod to bring back the original Genesis soundtrack. That's all it is. Because I have played this with the Origin soundtrack and I don't care for it. So this playthrough will have the proper Genesis soundtrack. And that's it. No other changes whatsoever. Everything else is Origins like it should be. Because this is originally how I played it anyway. I originally played this on the Genesis. I played this many times on the Genesis. Here's a problem too. You can hit him all you want there, but he won't go down until now. And when you hit him earlier, he must repair his machine because the damage doesn't carry over. It's still 8 hits no matter what we get here. Sure, just keep just dropping, Sonic. That's how long they're flying for. See, Tails has infinite stamina there. Why doesn't he in normal gameplay? He only has infinite stamina during a boss fight and when you're flying over the Carnival Night Zone here. But not when he's flying you normally. What's the difference? How does he suddenly get a big boost of stamina? Does he have mint candy with him? I mean, that's how it works in Tails Sky Patrol. He has infinite stamina there as long as he's got mint candy to eat. I guess he just has a supply specifically for that particular moment and only for that moment. I don't know. But now is the time to stop going through the longest zone in the game, specifically Act 2, next time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.